Hey, 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 what up, Wheatfield? What up, Wheatfield? What it do? Welcome back to Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you. If you're new, hey, welcome to you too. This is your girl, Lottie, here at Tears of Wheat Twirl Show, where you show enough never know what you're gonna get. Oh, happy Friday, beloveds. It is Friday, February 23rd. 2024 when we're filming this message, but whenever you get it, it's still good for now, beloved. It's always now. We don't know what kind of energy we feeling. We haven't done a message all day. We haven't, but we've been patiently waiting to bring a message. We had things to do, the other services, waiting for services, didn't want to start the message and get interrupted. So now everything is calm and we are ready to serve. What up, Wheat? We gotta get some lip gloss on. Y'all know how it go. Listening to some smooth jazz sounds of Brian Simpson. We don't own none of the rights to this music. We just don't. Hopefully it's not too loud. We don't want that. Now, anything else over here? Now, want this? Now, put that back too. We have no idea what we're gonna bring for a message. We just don't know. Yeah, okay. Let's pull some cards. We haven't been down this lane in quite a minute, and I just heard personal deck, so we can just, get a couple of messages out of here. Thank you to the Alpha and Omega that brings all things. I see the energy of 222, beloved. Shine your light, spirit of light, confidence. And that's good because we've been talking about shining our light and confidence all week. We see the energy of regret. We see a piece of the whole, and God's got a hold of me. Yes, the Alpha and Omega definitely got a hold on me. Like they speak through me, to me, with us, for us, and all of that. Yeah. Called us. Calling. Feel like somebody might have a calling. God is speaking to you, telling you to shine your light, shine it brightly, shine it bright and unapologetically. It says, I release. Ooh, let go, no judgment, reject what does not serve. Now, ain't that something? Because we definitely been talking about that energy too. Testify of the glory of the Most High God. Tell the world. We've been talking about that too. Testify about your blessings, beloved. Don't let nobody feel bad because don't allow anyone to make you feel bad because the Most High God is blessing you. Everybody is blessed in a season. When a season is due, the Most High God is going to bless you. Father, mother issues. There's more. It's on the other side. That's something. See, somebody might be, their attitude could be on the floor, and they might be missing the point that there is more, that more is coming, beloved. I feel that. And you could be dealing with a parent. You could be a parent, or you could just have dealt with a traumatic issue from your parents. It could be a trauma or something that somebody is dealing with from childhood. Something. See, a demon type of energy. Something that's wrapped around a mother energy is what I'm feeling. A mother or a father could be, taken which way it resonates. But not to say that your parent is a whole demon. That's not what I'm trying to say. But people have narcissistic parents. They do, and I feel like that's a spirit that can plague, people. And if you have a kid, then you definitely could be a narcissistic parent, or you could have had a narcissistic parent, and you might still be struggling with that energy. Initials MQ. You could have that initial. Could be your first name. It could be your last name. So that could be significant. See, manipulation in action. I'm definitely feeling a potential narcissistic parent. Yeah, sea of emotions. Maybe this person is very emotional. They could be emotionally manipulative, which a lot of times narcissistic parents are, right? They have a child that's like the golden child that can't do no wrong, and then they have a child that could be like gets everything wrong. You know, you can't do nothing right. It's never a right time. Right time in reverse is never a right time. You know, maybe this parent or this person is always in a bad mood and it's never a right time for anything. Like to talk, to resolve, to approach. Like you just never feel like it's the right time. It's always the wrong timing, bad timing, something about timing. But I definitely feel like you're a person that the Most High God has shined its light on, that it has chosen you for something. But I feel like you could still be dealing with the stigma or the residual effects of having an emotionally manipulative parent. I'm still seeing the word mother. You could have a green thumb. You could be a person that grows everything, like that Maya Shine energy, where you could put me in hell and I'm going to grow heaven. Put me in the desert and I'm going to grow a garden type of energy. That could be you, wheat. Soul connection is here. A soul connection could be coming in, but it did pull in reverse. We're seeing Virgo here. You could be a Virgo. We see dominating. You know, you may, and dominating and being in beast mode was in reverse. So you might be feeling weak. Yeah. I feel like somebody's past with their parent, particularly a narcissistic mothering type of energy, has really left a mark on them. See, Virgo again, Virgo and Capricorn. You could be a Capricorn, your parent could be a Capricorn, one of you guys could be a Virgo, but see, I see Starseed. Somebody is definitely chosen for something. Years is in reverse. So, upside down or just the energy of it, we see clarity, confusion lifted. So you may have been going through a long time. I'm hearing not just years, but maybe decades even, of feeling confused and still needing clarity on why is this person acting like that. A piece of the whole. You could be married or getting ready to get married. This person may have made you feel left out in some kind of way. Like maybe you weren't a member of the whole, or maybe, you know, feeling separated, you know, from everybody else in some sort of way. I don't know if you have multiple siblings. That's what I'm feeling. Maybe you want to see beware is here. You know, or maybe you have some caution because you're getting married, or maybe, you know, you want to break the cycles in order to get married so that you don't take the same type of energy in with you, like to resolve the trauma before you go into the relationship. We see the energy of self-love, beloved. I'm also seeing loopholes, somebody feeling like there's no way out or trying to find their way out of a cycle. I feel like being wrapped up in this energy. I'm seeing red tape about something. We also seeing the energy of 777, like a teacher, student, or teaching and learning type of energy. We see Libra. That could also be a sign. Somebody could be a Libra. You could be waiting for justice or coming to balance, like with this loophole or something like that. You could be wanting to get married and need to resolve some stuff, you know, find some loopholes and getting out of a tough situation. I'm not for sure which way it goes, so take it as it resonates. Anything else in here? No. Ashe. Yeah, there's a universe inside of you. Yeah, don't settle. Don't settle, right? There's a universe inside of you. I'm definitely feeling starseed energy. Yeah. Testify. God is good. I feel like the Most High God is getting ready to move in somebody's life and let them know for sure that there is more. Right back to that same type of energy. There's more. There's more coming. I feel more like more coming, more healing, more for you. Like it's not over with. Like I'm feeling like that energy from Hustle and Flow when it ain't over for me. It ain't over for me. Keep hustling. I'ma set the thing off and get what's coming to me. Keep winning. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now for somebody. Let's see. You want that? Okay. I am feeling these angel cards right here. The angel guide. And there's something else. So true. Because I feel like the Most High God want to get deep into somebody or just like look into something that you are still trying to work through. Maybe the fact of what this narcissistic parent, like what effect they had on you, what you are trying to release and overcome so that you can move forward. I'm not for sure if you're married or looking to get married, but you may have, some of that trauma to kind of heal from, to transmute, beloved, so that, you can come to balance within self. We saw Virgo, Capricorn, and Libra, so you could be either one of those signs. Your parent could. We saw the initials M through Q, so that could be something too. Thank you to the Most High God for bringing this message. We ask for entrance into the holiest of holies, beloved, into your inner sanctuary, into the temple. Calming our residence and tuning our frequency so that we may come into alignment with thee. Please bring the message that is not only self-edifying, thank you so much, but edifying unto your weak. Allow me to be so full that I overflow and it spills out into your weak field, that they may receive this message, that they may hear the words that you have to speak onto them this day to help them deal with any residual trauma from a parent, maybe a narcissistic or afflicted mother or afflicted father who was emotionally manipulative. Feeling like this person is seeking to move forward in their life, maybe seeking long-term spiritual connections, soul connections, true love, digging into self-love, maybe even getting married again or coming away from a marriage, whichever way it resonates. I'm not for sure if they are married. They are not married. They are looking towards marriage and maybe needing to heal before they get married, so that those emotions, all of these emotions, do not impact their new relationship. Soul gifts, training, it's time to step up. I said somebody was a starseed, that somebody is called. Definitely somebody is called. 222. Shine your light, confidence, starseed energy. We see boundaries. Let things go. Right? It's not yours to carry. I feel like letting go the trauma of this old situation. We see wait, it's not yet time. And we saw right time in reverse. So that's kind of, in alignment with that. Something is not the right time, or maybe that's what they would say again, that it was never the right time, right? Blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation. Somebody could be feeling like they are waking up, like some sort of spark, is happening. Being able to remember, being called into remembrance. We did see soul connections, right? A soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. There's more, beloved. You may be feeling like things are low, but there is more. You've got love, codependency, and boundaries. Having parents that are emotionally manipulative can definitely have you with, mixed and misplaced boundaries. not really sure how to place boundaries, feeling codependent, always vying for somebody's attention or seeking validation outside of self instead of having it inside of self, that confidence, that self-love, beloved. Star Keeper, cosmic ancestor, see the light by staying grounded. That's another energy. Anything else in here, beloved? Say no. We see trust the timing. See, it's not the right time, but trust timing. Trust the timing. 2, trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. There is more. And you are going to be right on time for what the Most High God has for you. You want this one? Play. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be so serious. It's here. But you could be called, you know, Palladian Starseed, double mission, awakening. We see spontaneous awakening. Don't dim your light to fit in. Shine your light. 222 with that confidence. Shine your light. We see the ever unfolding rose being cracked open. Is happening for you, not to you. So if you, and see, we see releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. You may be going through something tough. Your life experience may have been something tough. Like you may have dealt with either narcissistic and emotionally manipulative parents. You may have dealt with tough relationships. You may have dealt with, relationships on all different planes. I'm hearing friendships, relationships, like all of it. Romantic and platonic, right? But I feel like you are releasing these soul patterns. Like it's time for you to let things go, to grow, to expand. Like you're going in this awakening state, like raising yourself up, remembering who you are, and understanding why things have been so tough. It's happening for you, not to you, to awaken you, to crack you open. Because I feel like you're called to do something. You may not understand what it is. We see energetic upgrades, a new way of being. Like, I feel, again, that teaching and learning spirit. You may even teach about having narcissistic parents. And if you are, again, see that warrior woman. How are you answering your call? The deepest calling. What's inside of you? Pulling out that warrior. And if you leave, the universe will catch you. For you to go first. Take that first step forward and the universe will catch you. We see inner temple, going inside the temple, tuning the portal of your heart, tuning your frequency, calling back your power, and cutting the cords from these past energies. Soul retrieval. Call back your power. We see Starseed. Starseed energy. What lights you up, beloved? Definitely. What lights you up? You are a starseed. We see take a break. Trust the timing. Like, I'm getting the energy of, I'm hearing the word workaholic. See, soul family. Soul family is here. You're going to meet others. Calling your tribe. I feel soul family. I feel passed over ancestors. I feel other connections, soul connections. You won't be doing it by yourself. We also see high priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Somebody definitely has a calling. Trust your path. And we see trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. And it says, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Would you take the lead? Would you go first, knowing that the universe would catch you? Priestess. I feel like that's the main energy. And somebody is going through a transformation. Deep cellular healing. Things are changing on a cellular level. Deep healing is taking place. And I feel like you are being called to heal. Like it's something in you that's calling you to heal, to release these things, I believe, because it could be the potential of marriage. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to carry these burdens. It's time for me to release this trauma before I enter into this type of relationship. Get grounded. Maybe that's just it. getting grounded. You could be an empath, somebody that's highly sensitive, somebody that needs to connect with nature. You want this one. See, trust and surrender is here. The back, it says, what am I most afraid of losing? Sometimes when we have, you know, those connections, like, or those boundaries have been created from childhood, like, it's kind of wishy-washy, like they could be heightened sense of boundaries in one place but not enough boundary in another place, and coming to balance with it. Like, you could be hyper vigilant about some stuff and then just not, you know, clued in or tuned in to other things. They like, we're wishy-washy, where, you know, where you should show more strength, you are kind of weak, and then where you should soften up, you could be very rigid. So coming to a balance with all of it, you know what I mean? Because you may have not had that solid example or healthy example from the way that your parents modeled things. They may have put an imprint on you that made things a little bit difficult for you to manage, especially when it comes to boundaries in relationships and with other people. Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? I definitely feel like that's that take a break or celebrate or play type of energy. Don't be so serious. In what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships. It says, or with work. Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? What would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? This says, from whom can I release my judgment right now? Judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. I'm feeling, you know, separated, like the slice of pizza or a piece of the whole. Like, you feel like a piece, but you don't feel whole, like the connection to the whole. This is how I can be more flexible right now. We just talked about the balancing of flexibility. Judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are we placing judgment right now? I feel like that parent still. Like, you could be judging them, you could be judging self, you could be judging others too, you know what I mean? It could be the whole kit and caboodle. But I feel like recognizing and understanding that they have something going on. And for you, it could have felt like, you know, you grew up with a demon or somebody that was demonic. Like, you know, how could they be so different between me and my siblings? Whether they over-chastise you or if you were the golden child and watching your other sibling get chastised. Like, it does something to you, both of you, in any spectrum. You could be the only child, and one day you can't do no wrong, and the next day you can't get nothing right. Think what that does to a person in terms of having a sense of stability. Are you one of them? Maybe you question self. Is that me? Am I one of them? Am I like that? I don't want to be, and doing everything to not be. And you could be very serious and rigid in that aspect. It says, is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what is. To step into healing will bring gratitude. You will see, what did it do to you and for you? What did it do to break you open or crack you open? Yeah, that's affirmation for somebody. And that's just an upgrade too. So again, we talk about somebody getting an upgrade with this awakening, right? I feel like you moving through this process of releasing the feelings that you have about parents and, you know, childhood traumas and things like that will help you upgrade and uplift yourself. I give myself all the love and attention I need. We saw self-love. Name all the things that you love. Do you love you? Are you the child that, you know, like I said, that couldn't get anything right, and so it may have made you feel a certain kind of way about yourself? And maybe you need to be more flexible with you, you know. And that's really important, especially if you're looking at going towards a committed relationship like marriage, you know, to be solid in your own self-love and self-acceptance, you know, working through traumas of the past. And I'm sure that you don't want to carry it forward, which is why this is coming up. This flew out in reverse. Yeah. What expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? I'm hearing somebody has really low expectations. Not that it's impossible, but your expectations are very low. The expectations that we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. When we experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship, or we then experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship when they are not met. I feel like your expectations are low and they probably should be higher. And you may feel disappointed or hurt when people kind of run over your boundaries or your needs are not met because you're not expressing what you truly need. Like, to build that up. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. I feel like it's time for you to really look at what it is that you want and be confident in speaking that. Shine your light, confidence. Anything else in here, beloved? Most I say no. I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. Who am I ready to forgive? Forgive those parents or those who parented you and may not have done such a great job at it. That's what I feel. Is it time to let go, forgive, and move onward? This is like the second card about letting go. Yeah. It says, is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew and what you learned. Who do you want to become, and how is this resistance holding you from what your soul wants? Who do you want to become, and how is this resistance holding you from what your soul wants? Write a forgiveness letter. If you're an adult and which you should be to watch this channel because it's 18 plus over, right? It's definitely not for kids. But if you're an adult and your parents were narcissistic, one of them, both of them, a mother, a father, whichever way. Your father could be, you know, I don't know. Your mother could have been, I don't know, whichever way it go. The trauma that happened to you as a child was not your fault. It wasn't, right? You were a child and you did not ask to be reared that way. You know, you should have been in an environment where it was balanced and safe and getting those good tenets on how to have good relationships. And first, a relationship with self, first and foremost. Being free to express your creativity, knowing that you are safe to express yourself in terms of it's not the right time or this, that, and the other, or whatever the case may be. Having your needs met, safety, security, stability. But as we become adults, then the ownership of healing is on to us. We take responsibility to heal us. And that's what I feel like somebody wants to heal them. And I feel like you're a starseed energy can grow from anything or grow in like one of the harshest environments. Again, like grow a garden in the desert is what I'm feeling. I feel like you could become whatever you want to. So if you are looking for a long-term relationship, stability, soul connections, to feel connected again, to know that you are a part of the whole and not just a separated, segregated piece of it. Like, you know, we first do that work within healing self and to take ownership of healing self so that you can go forward and again create those stable new connections. I feel healing, I feel awakening, I feel you taking the opportunity to go first, to love yourself, to breaking the chains of codependency and misplaced boundaries. You know, what lights you up? What is your passion? What are you called to do? I see somebody that's empathic, highly sensitive, connecting with others. And there are people for you to connect to answer a calling. It could be a service, you know what I mean, where you would help others who've gone through something similar heal as well. Like to develop that confidence within self so that they can live whole, balanced lives and feel whole, to know that they are whole and have that sentiment of connectivity. Trust the timing. Trust that you came in at the right time. That you went through what you went through, something tough, but it's something that you can do with it. Again, to not only help yourself, but help others as well. You want this? We see courage and bravery. It definitely takes courage and bravery to do these things. We see signs and reminders. You may be getting signs and reminders. I definitely feel intelligence. I feel transmutation. I feel transformation. Look for the signs. Strength and guidance. Strength and guidance is here. I see that intuition is lit up. Surrender. Right, I see surrender. We also see romance and connection. We saw soul connection. We saw the energy of marriage. You know, somebody could have gotten, I'm picking up a message that somebody could have gotten into a marriage because of these type of issues, and now they're looking for a way out, loopholes. That's coming back to my mind again. So it could be both, you know, people who, or a person who wants to keep, you know, themselves from getting, you know, to resolve the issue before they get into something long term. And someone may have started to realize or awaken to the fact that they got into something long term while unhealed, and they feel wrapped up in a situation. See, vulnerability and freedom. I feel like somebody is looking to be free from this situation, but it will take a sense of vulnerability to not only get help, get counseling, to connect with others, and maybe even you being vulnerable and sharing your story will lead you to a place or a sentiment of freedom. Self-acceptance. To accept your whole self. That's that self-love. You got the love, right? Self-love. This one. We see spiritual growth. That's that awakening. That's that upgrade. Spontaneous awakening and upgrade. Spiritual growth. You know, your purpose could help others grow through this too. You persevere. Your testimony testifying onto the glory of the Most High God and how it brought you through, how it upgraded you, how it showed you, how it has called you to do this work to help others. And being vulnerable will lead you to freedom and others to freedom too. And you are protected. Angelic protection. Warrior, I feel. Like you could be a spirit that is a part of the Legion, you know, being a warrior, a peaceful warrior, you know. But know that you are protected. And I feel like even as a child, there was a sense of protection. Mother, Father, God here. You may need to look to I can't tell you what you need to do or do a fuck shit thing. We can all do, you know, as much as you are able to do within our own limits. But the Mother, Father, God, Spirit, I feel is a way of reparenting yourself. You may feel like you don't have parents or you didn't have that parental connection. It was distorted. But the Alpha and Omega are there to reparent you. The support that you need is found in the Spirit. I believe it. Harmony and resolution definitely could bring you to a place of resolution. We see divine timing. And look, trust the timing. Most High God turned it over and said divine timing. Everything happens in divine timing. Trust the timing. Anything else? Anything else for this reading? No. I hope this reading was helpful for someone. I pray that the Most High God brings the person to this space that needs to hear this reading to receive this message. It definitely doesn't expire weak. So whenever you are brought to it or the message in you meet, it's still good for it be. Like it is hopefully what you need to continue to take the step forward, to walk forward in terms of grabbing hold and control of your own healing. Again, we don't control all the things that happen to us, but we can take responsibility for the healing of us for the sake of us and other us's, other selves, right? Other representations. And your testimony that has been placed in you because of what you've gone through definitely can be powerful, and you being vulnerable can lead you to freedom and harmony in relationships and resolutions, beloved. To the next now, I thank you so much for joining us here on the Tears and We Tarot show, where you sure enough never know what you're gonna get. Yeah. Confirmation. You just never know what you're gonna get. It's like a whole box of chocolates, beloved. You just never know. But we do know it's gonna be good, something edifying, something nourishing to our soul, right? So that we can overflow. And when we do that, we spill out onto others and they overflow. And then we meet in the middle. Harmony, unity, resolving the resolution, resolving things for the whole community, the wheat field, wheat nation. Love you guys again. To the next now, this is your girl Lati here. The infinite intelligence, breathing, word, resurrecting this day. To the next now, we love you. Ashe.